What's up, investors? It's Mike from MJF Invest. Today's video is going to be about Nano Dimensions, ticker symbol NNDM. But before I get into that, please hit that like button. An early thumbs up really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. It's a young channel and I've been working really hard to try to surround myself with positive investors who want to share their ideas and just love making money. If that's you, please hit that subscribe button. Consider hitting the bell notification so you're notified when I upload new content. But remember, I'm not a financial advisor, so you should be doing all your own research. It's ultimately your decision whether you want to buy any of the stocks I talk about on my channel. Let's talk stocks in the comments section. Nano Dimensions is a 3D printing, electronics, and additively manufactured electronics provider of intelligent machines, consumable, conducive, and dielectric ink materials. We've been talking about Nano quite a bit on the channel. I've talked about Nano in about 3-4 different videos, but just recently on November 30th, they have come out with their investor presentation. I've been going over it and taking some notes, and I wanted to share them with you. So in this video, we're going to go over the executive summary, the business model, technology, market, business in times of Corona, and Nano Dimensions strategy and tactics. Nano Dimensions offerings: the additively manufactured electronics 3D printing systems, Dragonfly LDM. You get the system, you get training and support, and it has leasing options. In my research, I found that this machine could go anywhere from $100,000 to $250,000 US. They also have the Nanos, which is 3D fabrication service for the production of high PEDs, which is high performance electrical devices. And that's the circuit boards they print. With that, you get the co-creation and design, prototyping. It also helps with low volume production. How it works: 2 print heads, inkjets, both materials simultaneously. Both conductor and insulator substrates are printed. Both materials are activated in real time on the fly. It has 100% fully additive process. The object is to build up layer by layer through full stack thickness. Our Dragonfly AME, which is additively manufactured electronics machines controlled by AI algorithms, produce electronic devices by simultaneous 3D injection of dielectric and conducive materials to fabricate within hours. And high-performance electronic devices is high PEDs for sensors, antennas, capacitors, converters for unique geometries and complex devices. Nano Dimensions, additive manufacturing electronics industry leader. More than 12 granted patents and more than 36 patent applications. They have first-to-market advantage, the only technology that converts digital electronic circuits into functional, high-performance devices. Approximately 60 systems sold worldwide. Increasing recurring revenue of proprietary conducives and dielectric materials, which is 3D printing inks. They're in a strong cash position, $202 million as of November 23, 2020, which is including short-term and long-term bank deposits. And the second part of their service is the Nano Dimensions 3D Fabrication Services, Nanos. Provide services to customers around the globe with its fabrication labs in the US, Israel, and Hong Kong. It's guaranteed quick turnaround for complex high PEDs. How does it work? You chat with an expert regarding the most efficient way of printing your model. You send your CAD or SolidWorks files to optimize the printing. What CAD stands for is computer-aided design, by the way. So you send your computer-aided design or SolidWorks files to optimize the printing. Your parts are printed cost-effectively and shipped to you in the shortest competitive time. And you're looking there that they have approximately 60 systems sold with proven technology, razor and blade, and over 36 patent applications. And going back to the Dragonfly as new manufacturing possibilities with the Dragonfly LDM. It's amplifier for space, which is lightweight integrated design. It's rapid prototyping in-house. You go from months to days trimming that process down with dozens of layers, both sides populated. Also printed capacitors, high accuracy capacitors integrated in the board, up to 50 layers. Innovative MEMS packing, piezoelectric transducers, compact, lightweight, and robust package. And Nano's vision is bridging the gap. Nano's Dragonfly and ink materials is for design, proof of concept, prototype, and early fabrication of high PEDs, which is high performance electronic devices. Traditional printed circuit boards, which is PCB. So when you hear me say PCB throughout the video, that's what I'm talking about. It stands for printed circuit boards. If you're still watching, thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that like button and also subscribe for future content. I'm going to definitely be covering nano dimensions more and more in the future. Nano sees traditional PCBs in a geographical way. Around 90% of all PCBs are manufactured in the APAC region. China are the largest producer with around 43% market share, followed by Japan, South Korea with 15% and 13% respectively. Intellectual property is cited as a major cause for concern. Hardware design companies regard their PCB designs as core IP, and some are reluctant to send them to Asia for prototyping. That's very obviously like in a government way or some kind of defense way. When they talk like that, you wouldn't want to send your prototypes to foreign powers. So, that's very valuable in my opinion. Because prototypes are often created by sending digital designs, typically from the US or Europe, to China, and waiting 7 to 21 days to receive a PCB back. This is slow, costly, and puts core intellectual property at risk. You get a return on your investment with prototyping. If you look here, the design in a traditional way takes weeks. If you look right there, weeks just for the proof of concept and prototyping and testing before the company even gets to their tooling and production. If you look at with Nano Dimensions and their AME systems, they cut that process down from weeks to days. It also helps a lot in production. If you look at the traditional way, we're talking about a months-long process. With Nano Dimensions, we're now talking about weeks to production. And the market that Nano is aiming to disrupt is the 3D electronics market. There is an elephant in the room. Corona is affecting businesses in 2020. Working assumption, at least until Q3 of 2021. And Nano's planned for riding the elephant. They started a prototyping fabrication service business, which was the Nanos. They expand Nanos as a revenue generator, but mainly as a route for Dragonfly purchases once CapEx are released post-Corona. M&A search directed at targets that will enable to leverage Nano. Nano invests heavily to preempt seeds of competition. Product and technology leapfrog towards production machines for the 2 Dragonfly systems. Minimal investment in sales and marketing other than Nanos until COVID-19 is over. There is no reason to drill in dry field. The rich grounds is expected to reopen in quarters 2 through 4. And they plan to conserve cash, accelerate technological edge, and their edge to create Industrial 4.0 tectonic shift. And here we can take a look at Nano's customers. They have 3 multi-billion-dollar defense manufacturers with 2 European defense companies and multiple Secret Service. 1 multi-billion US value technology conglomerate. Multiple leading research and institutions around the world. And Nano has many certifications and many patents, as I talked about earlier in the video. Nano's customers are innovators in leading markets, like research. The Dragonfly LDM system enables you to produce cutting-edge electronics in your lab. Like aerospace, the AME technology enables you to reduce weight and to miniaturize electromechanical components like never before. In defense, you could keep your IP in your lab with the Dragonfly LDM system and save time by eliminating the need for involving external parties, which I think is so important. I think that's so big. Also in medical, to reduce time to market and optimize design for medical devices. It's biomedical sensors and in vivo applications. And it also has a lot of value in the automotive and industrial markets. The AME optimizes electromechanical parts for smart products, IoT sensors, autonomous driving, electric vehicles, and 5G networks. So a lot of different ways this company can generate revenue. They have several case studies in cooperation. Again, for length of the video's sake, I'm just going to scroll through them. I would probably pause to read these case studies. I thought they were pretty interesting. So yeah, just pause, read them. But just to keep the video brief, I'm not going to read them right now. And why additive manufacturing for electronics? We went over it, a couple of times in the video, but it accelerates your time to market. You'll increase your design possibilities because of the shapes you could print in, which is awesome. You could protect your IP for, defense or governments or secret agencies, whatever. So that's very valuable. And it also could improve efficiency. And Nano believes that the post-corona world is moving the supply chain back to in-house. Even as China comes back online, we are beginning to wonder if COVID-19 will impact other supply-oriented geographies. And the global supply chain right now is disrupted. We are seeing disruptions across the board. The high-tech industry is heavily reliant on China and parts of Asia, says Bloomberg. Post-corona world, moving the supply chain back to in-house. The American dream, bringing factories back to the United States. And if you've been following the channel at all, you know how much emphasis we put on the leadership. And Yalv Stern is an excellent CEO, awesome credentials. He also believes in this company. He purchased warrants, like 5.1 million warrants or something. I like to see when the insiders of the company believe in the product, especially when it's small. Definitely something I look for. ARK Invest also owns 3.5 million shares. So the institutional investors are there. The insider investors are there. I really love it. I like this company a lot. And, it's a growth company with significant technology and a first mover advantage. Approximately 60 3D printing Dragonflies machine with leading defense and research organization and increasing recurrent revenue of proprietary inks. It's shortening prototype time while creating multi-layer high PEDs in-house. It's research and development of unique solutions, miniaturized, lower weight, which can be fabricated in high mix, low volume, almost only by 3D print. New investment thesis is biotech investment model with hedged downsides. It's got the new Nano's prototyping service business model, which is expected to reach inflection point from prototyping to short production. Its strong cash position is enough to advance the business plan towards commercial success at minimal risk. If you're still watching, thank you so much. I had a great time doing this video. I like this company a lot. I'm a long-term investor here. I'm a wild bull. If you like this video, definitely subscribe for future content. Don't forget to hit that like button. Let's talk stocks in the comment section.